My name is Lori Murtis. I'm from Alaska Gamma. And every November, we put together an auction for scholarships. And this year's auction was for an endowment at UAF for Velma Grassi, who is a longtime member of ADK Gamma Group. And it's basically going to be given to a student at UAF in education. But every year we get together with Zeta to have an auction, and the auction items are stuff we've made, stuff we do. Um, they sometimes are like fudge, and they make uh, quilts and or artwork or stuff you've had around the house. And then we always serve food. So the year we did this, it was tea party theme. And so we all wore hats, and we also made food that was tea cakes and tea and coffee and little hors d'oeuvres, and it was just all really and on China. So we, made it all real special and everything. And then we also invited some prospective members, and one of them brought her spouse with. So we had a man there, which was interesting. And he bid on a lot of things too. And it's always about giving back to our community and giving back. And so we always try to invite different people. And then one of the items usually we attach a corset to, but nobody knows which item that corset belongs to. We try not to attach it to the person who had it last year, because everybody watches that person walk in the room, and so they might know where the corset is. So we try to just look around the room and see an item and think, well, maybe that's a good item that the corset can be attached to. And it's a real live auction, so it's not any silent auction or anything. We don't have any silent bids or anything. We live auction everything. And we usually have an auctioneer, but the last couple of years our auctioneer has been traveling. So she's retired, so she's been traveling. So we each take a turn being the auctioneer, and we auction off, and we really try to, bid as high as we can for a lot of items in that. And so when the person who bids on the one who has a corset, we try not to give any clues that, it's the corset that's attached to that item. And by the time then when they have bought that item, then we let them know they got the corset. And the corset has been around. I finally found out that the corset has been around for several years. The lady who first brought it, she's in her 80s, and she brought it when she was having her kids, and her kids are all in their 50s and 60s. And she brought this pregnancy corset. And so through the years, it's just passed from Zeta to Gamma, back and forth, or sometimes to Gamma members only, and then sometimes it's only Zeta. And the person just brings it back year after year. They sign it, so it's all signed. But the corset got lost, and they tried to find it and they couldn't find it, so they replaced it with this other corset. And I did have a picture of that with the person who won it, but they sign it all. It's all signed by whoever gets it, and then that person brings it back the next year, and then everybody tries to figure out which item. And then we usually forget about it when we're all bidding on things. Pretty much everybody has forgotten about it until you say, oh, by the way, you have the corset. They're like, what? But it's fun. And so last year was the first year we had a theme, which was the Tea Party theme. And so we continued doing that now, is have a theme, and we let Zeta know what our theme was. And so this year was the ugly sweater kind of theme. So everybody wore a different sweater. So every year it's just fun, and we get together and we raise money for depending on the cause that we have. And usually it's for scholarships, but this year it's for Velma Grassi scholarship. So, but otherwise it's just a way to get together with our other group too, that sometimes we don't get together with. So pretty much it. But we've had fun, and it's been enjoyable. I've loved joining ADK, and this is one of our fun activities throughout the year. So we don't just have meetings, and meetings. So